Hey there, everybody. Today I have a little bit different knife review for you. We are going to do a modern flipper, top flipper to be exact. This is the Civivi Appalachian Drifter 2. Now, I don't generally do modern knife reviews, but every once in a while one pops up. I like to check it out. I do have more than a few in my collection, and this was a pretty exceptional deal. So they came out with the Appalachian Drifter, which was a double detent. They call it a slip joint. Double detent. And I almost got it because it was an S35VN steel, which is a really good steel. And it was a deal. It was like $49, $50. But as far as double detents go, I just have zero confidence in them. They're probably not bad. They're probably about as much as a slip joint. But when it comes down to it, if I'm going to have a modern knife, it's going to have some sort of lock on it. I have plenty of slip joints. So this has a carbon fiber front bolster. And you can see it there, the carbon fiber weave. It has a Micarta scales. Stainless steel frame. It has like bronze washers instead of bearings, which is interesting. I do notice a difference. It is 4 inches closed with a blade length of 3 inches with slightly less cutting length. I think, right around 2 3/4 inch cutting length. It is Nitro V steel, hollow ground, very thin behind the edge. Nitro V steel, I don't have any. That's one of the reasons I got it. Now, these came out years ago, and multiple people have done reviews of them. I wanted to try one because they were on sale. They were on sale other places in the $40 range, which is a pretty good deal. Blade grind looks really nice on it. But at Chicago Knife Works, of course, where I get a lot of my deals, $35. I do like it because it has, for a modern, kind of more of a traditional look. You got the nice clip point blade. You got some swedging up here. Got a fuller for finger flicking because I'm not a very big front flipper fan. They aren't bad. Some people can do them like this. For some reason I cannot do it. But I like the fuller because you can just middle finger it out. You can also use your thumb and slow roll it. Good positive lockup. We're getting like almost 100% lockup in there. Now, if you're a slip joint guy, you can always just pull it out and open it. It's got good lockup, no left-right play. Inside of the liner there, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not in this light. It's actually recessed. It's cut away. Got a good deep pocket carry clip. You got a Micarta backspacer here. It is open construction. And like I said, it's a liner lock. So it's very interesting. You look over here, and some people have complained. So the frame is cut away. I'm pointing at the wrong thing. Frame's cut away here so you can access the liner lock and push it in. Some people have had problems with it. I personally haven't. I just get in there with my fat thumbs and push it in. You can get a Dremel and Dremel out the Micarta scales right there to get a little bit more purchase. I think they did it for aesthetic reasons. They didn't Dremel it away. They wanted those clean lines. But like I said, I have not had a problem. Very fidgety knife. I do notice the difference of the washers instead of bearings. Do a little size comparison here. So like I said, 4 inches close, 3 inches blade. I mean, actually they said it's 3.9 something close. So Petrified Fish, the Victor, is one of my first moderns, and this was usually about $47, $48. I think I got it for $42. It is, I don't know if D2 or Bowler K110 is any less of a steel than Nitro V. Possibly. Good clip point, but you can see the size difference. This thing is big in the pocket. Now, if I'm carrying one big knife, I can put this in my pocket. A lot of times I like to carry a modern and have it in my pocket and use my fifth pocket for another one. Well, there's not much room in my fifth pocket unless I put something teeny like this in there, like a little 3-inch knife. But this is on bearings. Notice a huge difference how it drops shut there. Now the blade's a little heavier. I do like the back flipper a little bit better than the top flipper. Let's do another comparison. More of a size Buck 112 Slim Select. You can see the blade lengths are almost identical. The handle on the 112 comes out a little bit more. The 112 is a lockback. This I got for $26, $27. They generally run lower 30s. So almost the same price as this. Excuse me, which was like 35 and a few pennies. But this is a back lock, a little better. You can't flip it open. You got the thumb studs. I do flick it open like that. 420 high carbon, Boss heat treated, made in America. So there's a difference there. But I do like micarta. They call this a green micarta. To me, it's more of a gray-black micarta. Very cool knife. There, like I said, there is no jimping on top. You do have some swedging. Nice pocket clip. This is very lightweight. Fills the hand perfect. 4 inches is perfect. I can get all 4 fingers on it. But it is a small knife. It's small and light, which is nice. It's kind of why people prefer the 112 over the 110. I personally prefer the 110 over the 112. Everybody's different. Hand size is different. How they carry it, whether it's in their pocket or in a sheath, is different. So this is a very cool one. So the Drifter 1, like I said, is S35VN. Great steel. It's a double detent. It didn't have a locking blade. It's all micarta with like a threading in the micarta, kind of a brown or green. And like I said, $15 more, it's probably worth it for that good blade steel. But honestly, I'm sure Nitro V is pretty bomb. I hear it strops up really good, really easy. It's very thin behind the edge. And I'd probably be more likely to sharpen this than S35. I don't have any diamond stones yet. So, very cool, small, modern, flickable, fidgety. I do like carrying this to work because of its small compactness. It's a very decent blade, and for $35, it's a deal. I mean, you can get the Rosecraft Mohawk for $30. It's way heavier, but it's way thicker blade steel in D2, so more of a hard use knife. I would consider this a light to medium use knife. So thank you for putting up with. Hopefully you enjoyed this modern knife review by Baxter's Blades. I'm not sure how many more moderns I will get. I'm sure one will pop up that I'll have to get. I'm pretty fascinated with Ultim. If you haven't heard of it, you will. Knives are coming out with it. Here's a Sodbuster Jr. to compare sizes to. Thank you very much. You guys all have a great night. Oh, one more thing. This is my one and only Civivi. I've never gotten them. I've been more into petrified fish or Kaiser. I prefer those modern knives. I do have an Orion, which is kind of a small-time company. And Civivi is owned by We. They make really incredible knives, so I hear. They are very pricey. And Simcut also is the step down from this, but I hear they're also really good. But honestly, the fact that this did not have bearings on it, it's a good knife, but I personally don't know if I'll be buying any more Civivis. Maybe the new one with Ultim. Okay, everybody. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching.